Hey guys, it is Tim Miller with North Texas Eats, and I'm here with Anton today. Obviously, you're not from here.
No, obviously not. Yeah.
So you're from South Africa, but tell me
Yes.
about why you built this restaurant. The restaurant business is the hardest business to get into. It's very difficult. So what's your why?
Okay, so I didn't know that. So, but experience.
Sometimes that's
Yes,
better
yes.
better not
if
knowing,
I
right?
probably knew, Anyway, so I met my wife after I came over to the US. I came over with IT, involved in software development. And I met my wife, and she really liked the food that I used to cook. And I used to cook as a hobby at home, back in South Africa. Whenever we had friends over and things like that, I always used to make dishes and, kind of barbecue the meats and,
Right.
stuff like that. And she quite liked the food I was making. So we ended up dining out less and less because she didn't enjoy the food that we got from from the restaurants, or
Right.
started enjoying it less, let me put
Right.
it that way. And after a whole lot of things that happened, she got on my case and said I better start looking at, doing this for the public. And
Right.
and we did a few things, kind of test this from home.
Sure.
And we did one quote unquote event, and we actually sold. It was for charity, but our stuff seemed to be very popular. And after that, and the reaction we got in that event, we actually said, okay, we're going to try and do this.
Very
And
cool.
we found this spot, which was priced within our budget, and we decided to build a restaurant. So,
Oh,
yeah.
and the spot is we're right off of 114.
Yes. It's the Roanoke Center. It's 610 East Byron Nelson Boulevard, shop 109. So we kind of just around the corner off the beaten track, but you'll find us here. Yeah.
Sometimes that's good to be
Yeah,
hidden away.
Some people say that. I would like a little bit more traffic, but I think everybody has that problem. So yeah.
So let me ask you, tell me a little bit about, and I was back here and we recorded a bunch of
Yes.
video. Tell
Yes.
me a little bit about what a scratch kitchen. What does that mean?
So we don't buy any products from suppliers. We buy raw ingredients and we manufacture all our own dishes. So we don't buy a dish in a bag. Everything we make is made here.
Nothing frozen.
Nothing frozen, nothing bought. It's all prepared here, and it's all prepared fresh. And it's, again, nothing ever frozen. So the food you get is as fresh as it can be.
Cool. Well, speaking about that, we got a couple of videos we wanted to show y'all. This is, speaking about fresh, these are the pastries.
The pastries, yeah.
Savory
the pastry,
pastries.
Yeah, savory pastry
Oh
pies.
yeah, that's really good.
Yeah, so we make these, we manufacture the fillings here, and all the fillings get put in the pastries, and we do them fresh on a daily basis.
Great. Well, I got to tell you, I have tried a bunch of them, and they're all super good. Let me see here. Okay, so here you are. This is cinnamon roll.
Yes.
So we tried to capture the making of a cinnamon roll, and
Yeah,
from
so
scratch.
yeah, it's from scratch dough made, leaf to proof, then rolled out, buttered, cinnamoned, sugared,
Love that.
rolled up, baked.
So that sugar is raw sugar, right?
That's no, it's normal. It's white cinnamon sugar.
Oh,
so
got it,
it's cinnamon
got it.
and then cinnamon sugar,
Cool.
and then we cut it into rolls and then we bake them.
Sweet.
Yeah.
That looks so good.
Yeah.
Look at that right there.
Yeah.
That is good looking stuff. Okay, so let me see what else we have here. So we got a couple more videos. So also breakfast stuff. We want to talk about breakfast.
Yes.
So, tell me about a couple of things you guys offer for breakfast.
Okay, so for breakfast, we have our own French toast, which is got a little bit of spices in it. It's really, really good. We got egg in a hole, which I think some people refer to it as a toad in a hole. It's basically a bread.
Wait, hey, hold that
yeah.
thought. So speaking of an egg in a hole, let's watch this right here.
Yeah. So we punch a hole in the bread,
Great.
and put an egg in it.
Great.
So we
Look at that.
pan toast the bread.
Which is very authentic and
yes,
unique.
and it's our own homemade bread. So, you know, nobody can replicate this. They can make the dish,
Great.
but they won't replicate our taste because it's our bread we bake in house,
Sure.
and then we use that bread for the egg
great.
in a hole.
Get a little salt and pepper.
Yeah,
Oh, that looks really good. I'm hungry now.
yeah.
That's super. Okay. Okay, so let's switch gears again and let's talk about your fried breads and your
Okay.
baked bread. So I'm gonna roll this video here real quick.
Okay, so we make fried breads every day.
That's donuts, right?
It's not quite. It's similar, but it's actually a bread. It's not sweet at all. We do
Okay.
make donuts, but these are not them. And these are the bread. So it's the same dough, but the one's baked, the one's fried. They're really good. The fried bread is unique. I don't think you'll find it with anybody else but us.
Cool.
And then you can put savory and sweet fillings in them.
Great. Oh, that looks good. So what are those right there?
Those are bread rolls.
Bread rolls,
So
got
yeah,
it.
so we make our own, our sausage, and we use those to make what we call a boerewors roll, which is like a hot dog on steroids. You know?
Great.
Yeah.
Awesome. Okay, cool. That's really good. Well, so I got a couple other videos we're going to roll in, but then
Sure.
also, before we do that, you were talking about the uniqueness of what you do here.
Well, we have proper traditional South African or Southern African food, and it's made in the traditional way. So we haven't changed anything or Americanized anything. It's still tastes and has the flavors of food from South and Southern Africa.
Right.
So if people feel a bit nostalgic and they want to taste of home, this is where
great.
they come for it. Yeah.
Cool. Okay, so here's also we also have lots of really awesome sweets.
Yes, confectionaries. We make our own desserts.
This is porky
It's a porcupine.
porcupine.
So Eastervarkie in Afrikaans. So it's a butter sheet cake. It's dipped in, it's cut in blocks, dipped in chocolate sauce, and then rolled in coconut.
That's
And they are
great.
awesome.
That is really good. And then this is one of your tarts. You got a whole bunch of
Yeah,
different
we've got
tarts
a
here.
bunch of different tarts. This is a lemon cream tart.
Lemon cream tart.
If people from South Africa will know, it's called cremora tart. It's really good. It's like a cheesecake consistency, but a little bit lighter.
Cool. Yeah, it's really
very good. Yeah.
Yeah, I've had that. I've had your milk tarts, which
Yeah.
are really, really good. Just loaded with sugar and all kinds of bad stuff.
Of course.
So good for you, though. I mean, so good tasting.
Yes.
Okay, so the last thing is this is one of the breakfast things you guys offer.
Yes.
Which that's a scone, right?
Yeah, that's a scone. So we do cheese scones, and we do them on a daily basis. We bake them fresh, and we can put breakfast items on them. So bacon, egg, cheese. We do breakfast sandwiches.
Cool.
So toasted panini type sandwiches.
Great.
We do breakfast items on the fried breads, which we call a vet cook, but it's basically a fried bread. We do breakfast items on them. We do breakfast items on the scones. And then we have standalone breakfast meals.
Right.
Okay. We open 6:30 and come for breakfast. Yeah.
Cool. And speaking of that, it was not only are you open 6:30, but you get here at 2:30 every day,
Yeah,
right?
2:30. I start with the
Crazy.
baking at 3 because the best way to have them is fresh.
Oh,
so we
yeah.
got to do them fresh,
Oh my gosh,
Yeah.
that's great. Well,
Yeah.
that's dedication there. So we got something cool here. I've never tried this before, but I'm going to talk about this real quick. This is called
Biltong.
biltong.
Yes.
Okay, so and it's meat, right?
Yeah,
I'm going to
it's
hold
so-
one of these up here,
it's-
right, like that.
It's dried beef. You
Dried
can
beef.
do venison, but this particular version is dried beef, and we air dry it, spice it,
Oh,
air
it's
dry
so
it.
good.
Yeah, it's really soft.
So you got a couple of different
Tender.
kinds. Yeah, it is very tender. It's not like beef jerky, but it's a great kind of like having a jerky snack.
Yes, and it's high protein because it's all beef and it's dehydrated, so very little water weight. And we do a normal, mild and hot version. We do what we call chili bites, which is kind of biltong sticks, slightly more spicy. We do the dried sausage. That's the mild.
This is a mild, okay.
Yeah.
So I'm not really a
Oh
spicy
yeah,
kind of guy.
yeah. It's not too bad. Just makes you thirsty.
Good thing we have their Anton's coffee right here. That's good. Yeah, it's got a nice little kick to it. It's not too bad at
Yeah.
all. So the spicy, is it?
Yeah, the spicy is a little bit more. And I have a lot of people that ask me for more. So, we do offer, if you prepare to wait a little bit, we can jack it up for you and make you a batch for yourself.
Wow, that's
Yeah.
really cool.
So,
Cool.
but you got to take the batch because the next guy might not enjoy your spice level, you know. So yeah.
Yes, actually, you know what? The aftermath of that, it is a little more spicy, and that's just a mild too. So, but I'll be okay, folks. So I just want to encourage you guys to come out to Anton's. It is a super cool place, very unique food, and
Yeah, we say most unique in Roanoke, which is the unique dining capital
you bet,
of Texas.
you bet.
So yeah.
That's awesome. Cool. All right, y'all, come on out. Hey guys, Anton gave me some super spicy biltong. I'm gonna try it real quick. So far, so good. It's not too bad. It does have a little bit more kick to it. Okay, it's pretty spicy. It's pretty spicy. Don't try this at home. I gotta go.